Hello, and welcome to my playthrough of Digimon Story Time Stranger. Last time we managed to reach the end point of the game because we beat up Junamon. We found out that we were actually a part of Aegeomon. And then we beat up the giant machine that the humans developed. And because of that, it created a time distortion. So yeah, that's will lead to the end game. But before then, we have a literal mountain of quests to go through, like a literal mountain, because we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. But don't be fooled. It may just look like eight. However, this one quest will spawn like 13 quests because it's related to Royal Knights. So this one quest will give me 13 quests. And then this one is a continuous quest, so that will be even more. So it looks like 8, but it's way more, way closer to like 20 quests remaining, at least. It's just absurd of how many quests to give you at the end game. But let us do what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I think for that we need to go back to we need to go back to Rebellion. Is it called Rebellion Village? Yeah, I think it's called Rebellion Village. Or is it restarting a Central Town? Oh no, we started Central Town. My bad. I'm getting it mixed up with what you needed. Where you need to start later in the quest line. I'm getting that mixed up. I'm getting ahead of myself. So since I hope I'll get to rank 8, I will try to use Blitz Greymon and Crest Gurumon for as much as possible throughout the stream because, well, it is their fusion that I want to get. And I will make it so. Because I like Omegamon Alter S too much not to have him in this playthrough. Hey, Minervamon. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Don't mock me. I'm really troubled here. Why not? You keep mocking me by calling me egg thief. So they say Junimon went crazy after being overtaken by negative emotions. The cause was apparently some nebulous, unsure thing called love or adoration. Adoration. The humans would call this love, but is it truly all that important? Do do Digimon have those kinds of feelings? Well, I don't feel like I use that word very often, or maybe never at all. But if the cultures of the human and digital worlds continue to influence each other, perhaps that is a concept that originated in the human world. Junimon has been through a lot. I haven't changed a bit though. I was thinking maybe people change when they develop feelings for someone or something. They might start thinking or acting differently once they fall in love. Why not try falling in love yourself? What? With who? You? No way, not happening. At least not now. I wasn't talking about myself, Minerva. Way to jump the gun there. If people change when they fall in love, I want to make sure that doesn't happen to me. I feel like I feel like I'd be upset with myself for changing. I don't want to be seen like that. So I better learn what it is to love a person before such a time arrives. And how would you do that? Well, humans know more about this kind of things than anyone, no? So I need human help. I suppose the best thing here would be to ask a human. And I need an expert on what it is to love someone or something. But who? if this would be Cyber Sleuth, we would need to ask Arata about it, because for some reason they had him be the love expert in one of those side quests in Cyber Sleuth. But Arata is not here, or probably he's too young to know what love is. So we have to settle for another human. Hey, what about that one woman? Come on, you know who I mean. Uh, Simmons or Inori or Asuna? Who? There's literally three important female characters in this game. You have to be more specific, Minervamon. Wait, I don't think it's Hiroko, so let's go for Asuna? Who's that? Hiroko is probably the only human woman I know who can give me the answer I seek. Brother, you're asking the wrong person. You're better off asking someone like Asuna or Dr. Simmons about love than asking Hiroko. Now let's go ask her together. See you later. I said together. Don't try to make me go by myself. Now let's go see Hiroko. In situations like these, it's best to take action right away. But it is your problem though, Minerva. Why do I need to be there? You can ask Hiroko yourself. Why am I here? Am I just your chaperone? Hmm. Okay, I think I get what you're asking about. I want to know all about what it is to like someone, to fall in love. Could you tell me? It's not an easy question to answer. Listen, love holds a lot of mysteries, even for us. Our psychologists and philosophers don't have any answers after endless research. So you mean there's no point in trying to understand? No, I didn't say that. All I'm saying is that love isn't so easily explained. Love takes on different forms for everyone. You need to study not just one, but lots. So how can I go about observing the love of others? How about we watch some romantic movies? Wow, they, they are grossly exaggerated. So, not a good start to go with romance movies. You should probably go somewhere more grounded in romance movies. Like, I don't know. Huh, wait. What would be better? What would be better? Hmm. I guess if you're gonna go with romance movies, don't go for fictional romance movies. I guess would be the closest thing to the best answer to this romantic movies thing. Because if it's made by Hollywood or cartoon, it's very overdramatic. Same with if it's based on a book or a novel or anything of that. Also, a bit exaggerated and not necessarily close to the truth. Though, if you want to watch something that's super overdramatic, that is romance, then the true answer is telenovelas. So, not romantic movies. Go for like the soap operas, specifically Spanish soap operas, because they're so exaggerated. It would just be fun. It may not answer the question for what Minerva wants, but it'll be entertaining at least. Romantic movies, as in footage of people falling in love. All fiction, but fiction made by humans. And because it's made by humans, it's not entirely true. I'll pick out a few and we can have a viewing party in the movie room downstairs. Why am I here? I'm not a big romance guy. I think that the closest thing that's romance that I like are some animes, like Romantic Killer or Kaguya-sama Love is War. Like those would be the closest thing that's romance related that I enjoy watching. But even then, those two are comedies. Ah, so this is where you watch those movie thingies. I'm actually a little excited. I just picked one at random. First up is This Is the End. You know his pop loved movies ever since he was a young boy and amassed quite a collection. This one was displayed right in front, so without further ado, let the screening begin. Oh, we gotta see shadow puppets? Man, no shadow puppets. That's what I'm used to when I hear that sound. Not an actual movie. What? But why? Why did it end like that? That motorcycle thief pro tag was too shy. He kept the heroine waiting the whole movie. It sounds like an awful movie. And then even in the end, it never found happiness. It's a pretty irritating movie. I can imagine that. But pretty close to pretty close to how I don't know how romance with some shy people can be. Why would Inori's pop put this one right up front? I don't get his tasty movies. That's why you don't pick other people's movies. You pick movies you've seen yourself. You don't just go rummaging around other people's stuff. That is exactly why, because we are all individuals. But that vehicle the hero was riding, a motorcycle, was it? That was pretty cool. If I fall in love, I want it to be like this. I'm certain that love wouldn't change me. Well, I suppose it's time to go now. Thanks for everything. You're very welcome. Drop by again if you ever have an itch to watch more movies. Huh, so that was love? Well, at least I gained an appreciation for movies. Thank you. Thank you for all your help. Here's a little something as a reward. Be seeing you. How many points did you give, though? 50 points. Well, it was an easy quest, so I'm not gonna complain. Wow, that was pretty quick. Minervamon, I just helped you. You already want help again. Premonitions of love. This time it is Rebellion Village. See, I did know it was Rebellion Village at some point. As I just got ahead of myself. Whoops. I pressed the dash button for Dragon Quest. It really would have been a lot easier if those two games had the exact same button for dashing. That way I wouldn't have those mix-ups. Oh yeah, I have some good news I can give though. Like as of well, today I'm recording the stream, YouTube has allowed me to embed links into my descriptions of my video. So, you know, it is gonna make all my previous streams outros very dated in that sense, because in all those I probably mentioned like copying the link. You guys on YouTube just ignore that bit because the link will just straight up be there in the description. No copy pasting allowed, or not allowed, but needed. Because YouTube found me to be a real person. About freaking time is why I say that. So that also means I can have a better flow with my YouTube outros. Alright, this is part of the mission. Hmm. Do you often watch movies? I've got to say, movies are amazing, aren't they? Something's still bothering me though. After all that I've learned, I feel human love's rather insignificant at its core. There's no need to let it dictate your actions. That's my conclusion anyway. Well, then you haven't experienced love, is what I say. It doesn't even have to be romantic love. It can even be just familiar, family. Would become familiar? Love for family. That also counts. Like that can also, dictate your actions. As in, you would, well, for a parent, they would sacrifice himself for their child, and that is out of love. Also, maternal slash paternal instincts, but love is mixed in between there. So it has a usage to dictate your actions for those things if it's to protect someone. If it is to control your life, then no, then it's not really worth it. However, there's one topic in need of further examination: love between Digimon. Well, talk to Junimon then, because she's apparently the love expert around here. You don't say. Quit trying to get quit trying to get out of this. You've come this far, so you can't turn back now. At any rate, I need to perform more research on love between Digimon. So, if you know of any worthy Digimon out there, be sure to let me know. I'm curious to see if meeting them will set my heart aflutter. There's a good human right in front of you. Why did the developers let you set yourself up for failure like this? Just why? Let's just ask her straight up. What do you consider worthy, Minervamon? Good point. I don't really care about things like facial structure or body size. Wait, I really liked that motorcycle in the movie the other day. It was super cool. Try to find a Digimon as cool as that. First, we need some info. Try that kid over there. The kid's playing a card game, and as such, probably knows a lot about Digimon. Alright. So, since says that motorcycle is what gets her going, that means she's a material girl. That you need to have something on you for her to, you know, catch her attention. If you don't have a certain something on you, then she just won't bat an eye. Hey, look at this card he has pulled. It's a Beelzemon. Ah, yes, it's the only Digimon to ride a human vehicle called a motorcycle. Way cool. Yeah, instead you just have. I mean, sure, Beelzemon's the only that rides a bike, but you have Digimons that are literal bikes. Because you have Rebellion that's sort of like a motorcycle with his lower body, and then Machmon that is literally a sentient bike. So, yeah, it doesn't really make it that significant that Beelzemon rides a bike anymore. It was significant back in the day, but not now when they have more Digimons that have more, well, bike relations to them. Let's card battle. Because for some reason I need to card battle for this Beelzemon card. And just my luck that I just got a bunch of champions and rookies with a baby in between there. Alright, it looks like I might have to rematch this baby. I don't know. My only answer is Solarmon because that's my only vaccine card. And it worked. Yeah, this game is a bit confusing at times. Goblin over bat. Yeah, that worked. This summons a drunk snake. Well, let's use up the drunk snake then. Yeah, because I guess Orochimaru was too drunk and therefore lost that fight. You know what? Send out Growlmon. Yeah, Growlmon power. Alright, cool, I won. Darn it, I lost. My poor Beelzemon. Well, I have a Beelzemon card. Have you brought me a worthy Digimon? Not yet from looks of it. Well, I'll be waiting here until you do. What's the point of card battling that kid then? Whatever. I believe I have a Beelzemon in the bank. Just need to find Beelzemon. I could have sworn I've gotten a Beelzemon. Was I about to get a Beelzemon? Switch to sorting. That I pressed the wrong button. Oh, there you are. Did I have the wrong menu open? Is that why I couldn't see you, Beelzemon? Whatever. Yo, I have a Beelzemon. There he is, on his very large bike. What's this? She got flabbergasted by the bike. What's the matter with you? You hit your head or something? I think I might be going crazy. I feel strange somehow. I guess I'll go try to clear my head. Cool. She ran away when she saw the bike. Ah, there you are. Something came over me back there. I feel warmth in my chest, yet tightness and pain at the same time. What is this feeling? I'll stay here until I can figure out what it is. Here, this is for you. Thanks again. 100 points. Worthy. Now, Beelzemon, go back in the box for now. Alright, so I have 170 points I can use. And all of them got like the EXP one, correct? Yeah, it looks like it. So just the easier Digivolution requirement. I guess I can just aim for that on all of them, the easier Digivolution. Yeah, you have yours right there. Easier Digivolution. Easier Digivolution. And yet again, easier Digivolution. Alright, I'm about 150 points away. It's very possible that I get to rank 8, which I'm excited for it. Yeah, I can now Digivolve several Digimons because of that. Only those that match, though. Yeah, there we go. Let us go for... I think the one I want is the middle one. Yeah, I think it is the middle one I want. Wait, 2 signature moves. Yeah, it is the middle one I want. Show me Malomyotismon. There's the lad. Still so odd that Malomyotismon wasn't in Cyber Sleuth. So they had Venom Myotismon, but not Malomyotismon. Pandemonium Flame, increased damage to plants. Crimson Mist, 50% chance for poison, increased damage to humanoids. I'm not matching the stats. Not matching. But I am almost there with the stats though, I just saw. I'm not sociable, so not getting easier time for Rosemon. Ah, I can get Metal Citron back, which is good. It's very possible to get Neptunemon though. Like very, very doable. Because his spirit is already 1,300. It's only level 20. But I'm still gonna do Metal Cedra. Because I just de-digivolve to get bigger level cap. So welcome back, Metal Cedramon. I thought you were actually ready to digivolve, not just to mode change. Oh well. Alright, I need to accept that admission. This time we do. Well, talk to Hiroko, I suppose. Maybe I'll stumble upon the last few Kurama while I do this Hiroko quest. Yeah, let's do the Hiroko one first, then we return to Minervamon with her quest. Yo, meet the person. Hey, thanks for coming, and here comes the person I wanted you to meet. Ah, yes, this mission. Is this Hiroko's office? I'm, Norio. I'm a high school student, or I should be. Norio says he's here from the past. If that's true, I can't really offer him any help. Judging by the calendar, I believe I come from a time period nearly 8 years ago. I was visiting Nishitinjuku one day, and suddenly I was caught up in a huge explosion. When I finally came to, it was 8 years later, or so it seemed. Why are you talking now, Hiroko? That sounds a lot like what happened to you. I think we can probably trust what he's saying. Do you have any proof? He showed me his high school handbook. It was, in fact, issued 8 years ago. It seems I can't get home on my own, so I've been looking for someone to help me. I was able to use the cash I had on hand at an internet cafe. That's how I found Hiroko. It must be hard living in a time different from your own. We've got to get you home. I believe you're the only I believe you're the only one capable of helping him, so see what you can do, okay? Is there anyone who might know of a way to get him back to his own time? Maybe I should talk to Mirai about it. I'll be tagging along with you, so thanks in advance. Alright, Mirai, what are you gonna say? I'll grant an exception. Luckily, I was able to connect his old time. There's the exit. But what is this place? Are you sure about this? It doesn't look right. Please, I need this to work.